Well, hello there, beautiful souls. My name is LJ, and I want to thank you for joining me in the Divine for some channeled loving messages today for the collective. Let's bring in some protection today. Let's bring my beautiful bowl. Close your eyes, take a few deep breaths. Think of relaxing deep breaths. I now ask for the presence of the Divine to guide and protect all of us throughout our day, especially while we are doing spiritual work. I ask for a loving bubble of pure white light to surround each of us always. I ask that only love be able to come and go from our energy fields. I ask that Archangel Michael walk before us and protect us always. Protect our families, our loved ones. Protect us always. Thank you, Spirit. Good morning, or good afternoon. I'm so glad you're here. Let's see, today what we're going to do is the Celtic Cross reading. This is for the collective, everybody. It is November 6, 2019. I've got one card from the Lightworker Oracle. And we're going to use the Angel Tarot cards today. Doreen Virtues, Angel Oracles. And also we're going to pull one from the Money and the Law of Attraction cards. I love these cards. Esther and Jerry Hicks. I feel, if you're anything like me, I feel like you really need these cards. Because manifestation can be kind of hard to figure out. So let's figure it out together, okay? So the card that was pulled for the collective today was I have control over the thoughts I think. Here it is if you want to pause the video and read it yourself. All right. So, since you have control over what thoughts you offer, what could be more just than the powerful law of attraction responding equally to everyone who offers a vibration? Once you gain control over the thoughts you think, your sense of injustice will subside and will be replaced with the exuberance for life and the zest to create that you were born with. Let everything in the universe be an example to you of the way the laws of the universe work. So just remember, you have control over the thoughts that you think. So if you find yourself, like last night, I kind of found myself going into lower energies, thinking lower thoughts for some reason, lower vibrations. So once I thought about it, I turned it around and started thinking my positive thoughts again. So it's extremely important. It's not just about what you say, it's about what you think. The power of the mind. The power of the mind is so very important. So you have control over your thoughts. Remember that. Nobody controls your thoughts but you, your higher self. All right, so interesting. This Lightworker Oracle card is initiation by air. Didn't we have initiation by water or fire the other day? So you're going through some major spiritual changes. Initiation by air today. So hold on, let me pull that up. It is number 24, which is breaks down into a 6. Initiation by air. You have a strong and powerful mind. The mind can be a great asset. It can bring comfort, peace, and strength as you to take your spiritual journey. It can bring comfort, peace, and strength as you to take your spiritual journey. It can also be a dark and destructive force, undermining your power, making you doubt your own heart, and keeping you trapped in fear. The mind, developed without a loving spiritual practice, can be a frightening weapon rather than a liberating sword. How will you choose to use your mind power? Gosh, this is interesting. The number 33. So these cards really do coincide, don't they? It's all about your thoughts. Let's do the, what is it? The invocation. The invocation. So if you will say this with me. I call upon the unconditional loving ones to help me empty and refresh my mind, renewed in eternal love. May I express my freedom in making wise decisions that create joy and love in me and in the world. I ask for divine mercy, compassion, and protection and instruction to assist me in bringing my mind into a loving consciousness. May the light of the divine shine unobstructed through my mind, bringing peace to the world. Oh, how lovely. May the unconditionally loving helpers of humanity help bring light, healing, and joy to the minds of all. Through my own free will, so be it. Beautiful. Initiation by air. Remember to breathe in deeply. Whew. Breathe in deeply. Spirit is bringing all this beautiful white light energy into you. Breathe in that deep prana, that air, the beautiful, beautiful air. I love it. Oh my gosh, that's beautiful. All right, so let's see what your situation is for today. Oh, 7 of Earth. So your seeds have been well planted. A temporary pause in action, unnecessary worry though. So whatever you've been doing, you've been planting these beautiful seeds. They're coming to fruition. Just maybe a little pause today. That's okay. We can deal with that, right? We'll see what's in the future card. But 7 of Earth is the 7 of Pentacles. So look at all these beautiful branches. You've been planting all these wonderful seeds. Beautiful seeds. So don't worry about it. Know that things are coming, good things are coming, abundance, prosperity. It's all coming. Whatever you've been doing it well. You planted those seeds deep into the ground. Be sure to ground yourself today. Maybe get out into nature. Go touch a tree, hug a tree, right? Appreciate the sunshine. Appreciate all the beautiful nature around you. That will help you so much. Maybe get your mind off of any worries that you might have. All right, so the energy crossing you for today, excuse me, 2 of Earth. So you got the 2 of Pentacles, so the dance of change. Too much going on all at once. The need to make a decision. Consider a more playful approach. Are you remembering to have fun in each day of your life? Have some fun today. That's awesome, because you can juggle the things that are going on. I know you can. You're strong. You have the will. You have the strong will to be able to juggle whatever comes your way. So this beautiful, beautiful angel, you can tell she's able to, you've got the rainbow here. She's able to juggle anything that comes to her. You're strong. There's beautiful things coming at you. Don't worry, you can do it. That rainbow right there tells me you're able to do whatever you need to do today. There's change coming. It's a beautiful thing. All right, energy from the past, the Knight of Air, Knight of Swords. So this knight is an intelligent, decisive, idealistic, and he's tireless. Knight of Air, he brings clarity to the situation. He might bring it in kind of fast too. He's probably the fastest moving knight. But that was in the past, so he brought some beautiful information that you probably needed to know. Maybe you had to take it with that grain of salt, because they are a little bit, wielding their sword. They might bring things to you that you might not want to hear, but you need to hear. Okay? So events that occur with great speed. Take time to carefully review your options. Creative solutions. So you might have some options coming, and this Knight of Swords is bringing in these options to you. They're going to be clear and concise, because that's how the swords come in. They come in clear and concise. Don't worry. They're saying, don't worry. Energies coming to you are going to be for your highest good. You're going to be able to bring about creative solutions, and if you feel that you need help, ask for the Knight of Air. Ask for the Knight of Air to help you, help guide you. He will, he or she. This is probably a person coming into your life, male or female, it doesn't matter. Gemini, Libra, maybe Aquarius, who knows? Doesn't have to be, right? But whatever's going to happen is going to happen with great speed. So just take some time, sit back, kick back. You can review this. Just because he or she's coming in fast doesn't mean you have to make your decisions fast. Because whatever that energy is, it's still coming, it's still in your energy field, okay? In your recent past, release. So there's some things that you have been releasing. Archangel Azrael is helping you though. Helping you to release things. It's the end of a phase or a situation. The number 13, which breaks down to a 4, so that does bring in balance. And this is in your recent past. So this balance that's coming in, that's probably why they're saying a temporary pause in action for that 7 of Earth. Because that release has happened, and it's still happening. But it is your life force energy, your solar plexus, maybe some of your sacral in there as well. These beautiful colors in this card really show a lot, don't they? But your life force energy is strong. Spiritual transformation. It is time to move on. This was in the past, so I think you've already done it. But it's still affecting your future. You're moving on. You're moving forward. I love it. So this is in your present. Ooh, beautiful. Awakening. Number 12, which is the number 3. You are awakening. You're looking at things from different perspectives. I love it. I love this picture because at any angle you look at it, it's a beautiful, beautiful card. It came in up. Well, all the cards are upright. I read them upright. If I see that there's things around a negative card that are positive, I can pretty much read that negativity as positive, right? But awakening, Archangel Gabriel. It's Gabriel or Gabriel, whichever you feel. Whichever most resonates. Gabriel is resonating in this card as a female. But look at things from a different perspective. Like they said in the 7 of Earth here, a temporary standstill, but that's okay, because you've planted all your seeds well. Don't worry about anything. Just maybe see things from a different point of view. See things, if something's going on in your world, you used to react in a certain way. But this card is telling you that you may need to respond differently. Don't react like you used to. It's important to be yourself, they're saying. You got to be yourself. But you have changed. You have gone through this release. You're dealing with the dance of change right now. So it's important for you to be that fly on the wall again, right? So think about how you responded before. And maybe respond differently now, okay? So that's in your present. This is in your near future. 8 of water, 8 of cups. So you're going to be moving forward. That's awesome. So you've got all these beautiful cups. 8 of water is a desire to move on. So you want to move forward. You're ready. You've seen the different perspectives. You looked at the different angles. You've been patient. You're balancing all these things that are coming into your life. The 8 is infinite change, infinite. Things are always changing. Things are always moving, changing. Energy is always flowing and moving. The search for something more meaningful. So what are you looking for? What do you want? What are your dreams, your goals? Move forward on those. Take those action steps. Spiritual and emotional growth. So from that release, you've really transformed. It's amazing what we can do, isn't it? When we open up our minds, when we leave our former beliefs behind, it's amazing the different changes that will occur in your life. And they're all going to be for your highest good. If you have any fear about your future, don't worry. It's a beautifully constructed divine plan. The divine is working with you. So sit back and have faith. Have faith that the good is coming. A better life is coming for you. Because you've been searching for this change. It's here, it's time. That's in your near future. So go ahead. Take those steps forward. Move on. It's okay. In your power, you have the 5 of air. In your power, so you have the power to make a wise choice. You don't need to be, see, that's the whole point of this awakening. This is the Hanged Man card. That's the whole point of this card, is to look at things from a different perspective. So you have the power to do that, it's saying. Learn what you can from the situation that you're in. Learn what you can. It's only going to make you more wise, right? Review everyone's motives. So the 5 is also about change. Gosh, excuse me. Can't clear my throat today. But the 5 is all about change. You've got these beautiful 5 unicorns here. And it's time for some change. You got the power to change your life. This is your power card. Don't make that unwise choice. You know what to do. You know what the best choice is, so make it. This is the people around you. Oh, maybe you got some people that are living in their lower vibrations. They got some ego coming out. They haven't quite left behind those old beliefs, right? A false sense of entrapment. Archangel Jophiel is here, though, to help you. If you do need guidance with the people around you, maybe bring that in, because their energy is kind of moving in on your energy. So let's make sure that these folks here that are around you are overly focused on material things. Their ego has come into the situation. Negative or fear-based thoughts. So maybe that's kind of trickling into your life. So remember, we were talking about that too. You have control over your thoughts. It's amazing how these cards go together, isn't it? But you have control over your thoughts. So don't allow the people around you to take control of your thoughts, to have any kind of influence on what you're thinking, because they're in the lower vibrations. I would step away from those folks maybe today, because that's not doing you any good, right? Okay, this is for your hopes or fears. Page of Air. Challenging information. Maybe you're fearing some information that's coming in. Maybe there's a little bit of fear. You're fearing delays or changes in your plan. You've got one thing in mind. Remember, there's a divine plan. So let go of that fear. Truth delivered without tact. You don't want this truth coming in. You're scared. You're like going, no, I don't want this crap coming into my life. But sometimes you need to be need to open up to truth. If it is a truth from your higher self is accepting it, your unconscious may accept it as a higher truth. So maybe it's important, huh? Logical, honest, impulsive, curious. The Page of Air comes in, the Page of Swords. He's coming in, giving you a little bit. He's not, it might just be a fleeting moment, because a page doesn't bring in a lot of power. It really doesn't. So challenging information, that is in your hope or fear. So let's just turn that upside down. I make that true. Make that so. All right, so for your outcome, 2 of Air. Being unable or unwilling to make a decision, a stalemate, pretending there is no problem. Interesting, this is the 2 of Swords. So you've got a decision to make. What's going on in your world that you need to make a decision on? Remember, you've got seeds well planted, so it's just a temporary pause. So you've got some time to make this decision. Let's pull one more card from that. Angels, can you clarify the 2 of Air, please? 2 of Air card for our collective. What is this decision about? Oh, we got 2. Oh, 4 of Fire. Okay, so it's maybe about your home life, your contentment, your peace, abundance, a happy home life. successful completion of a project. So the Four of Fire is the Four of Wands. But you've got the Empress coming in. The Empress has all the elements of the queens, all four queens. The Empress is very strong and capable. She's very nurturing. So this whole thing here, so you've got a choice to make. A choice to make. The Empress is going to help you make that choice. It's going to be a nice, clear, concise choice. It's going to bring you a lot of happiness. The Empress is a beautiful card. She knows what she's doing, and she's going to be able to bring you happiness and joy. That's your outcome. Lavish abundance. Give birth to your dreams. Nurture yourself and others. Yeah, that choice, whatever choice you're going to make, think about how it's going to bring this. It's going to bring lavish abundance. It's going to bring you the Four of Air. It's going to bring you peace, joy, contentment. All right? So yeah, that Two of Swords is actually a freaking good thing, because that's what it's going to bring. It's going to bring you the Empress and the Four of Fire. Beautiful, you guys. So you're going through this initiation by air. Something to do with swords today going on. There's an initiation going on in your world. So it might be a little bit rough, but because it is swords, but my gosh, it's all got a happy ending, right? It's going to bring good foundation, a good foundation into your world. And that's really what it's all about. You've got to have a good foundation in order to move forward in your life. If it's not a good foundation, it's going to fall apart piece by piece, right? But it seems to me you've made that good foundation. You've put all your seeds into the ground. You've been watering them. You've been taking care of them. This is all your little dreams, your goals. So everything's going to be all right, looks like. You just need to move forward in the near future. That Eight of Water, Eight of Cups is telling you it's okay to move forward. It's all right, my loves. All right. The overall for the reading is the Knight, or the King of Air. King of Swords is the overall for the whole entire reading. Speak your mind with confidence. Seek out professional advice if you need to. Balance mental and emotional considerations. So the King of Air is very brilliant, impartial, professional, and diplomatic. But he's the overall for the whole entire reading. So all kinds of good information coming in, good communication. The King of Air is very concise, not a lot of emotions into it. He just really feels, he really knows. He uses the facts, not so much his feelings and his emotions, okay? So maybe that's what you need to do for this reading. But it looks really good. Empress is here to say, you're going to be just fine, right? All right, thanks so much, you guys, for joining me on this beautiful reading, this beautiful day. I hope you have an amazing day. And if you like this, subscribe, hit that bell, send this to your friends. You can always share it if you know of somebody that needs this kind of information today. But I send you my love, and I will see you tomorrow. Take good care of yourselves. All right, bye-bye.